It feels like every single deck in the One Piece TCG has removal in some way, shape, or form. So I want to play removal in Nami as well. And there's a lot of good matchups right now with the whole kind of yellow cheating life movement that's going on with the red-yellow Sabo, the blue-yellow Ace, and the black-yellow Luffy. There's a lot of manipulation going around. So it feels like in a vacuum, Gravity Blade should be good to be able to bottom deck all of that. But I mean, with the amount of recursion that those decks have, the value they get out of Moria plays, it can be interesting to see how the meta spreads out. So we play some more Gravity Blade, and I'll let you see the results.
Going second against some Reiju, the hand is good enough. Hand is good enough. All right, already doing some tutoring. Ooh, you know, on one end, I do like drawing cards that Kai can discard pretty easily. On the other hand, I wish they were all in my triggers. I wish they were all in my triggers. If it were up to me, this is how I would play it. If it were up to me, I would never draw a single peel off. All my peel offs would be in my trigger, right? If it were up to me. And then my impel downs, my last trigger would be my impel down, and then I would continue to draw those. That would be the ideal scenario for me. We're just going to pass the turn. I mean, they're not playing anything. And we have a pretty good hand, honestly. Like, we can counter out with Zeph. We could play it. I don't know if this is the matchup where we want to play out Zeph, but we'll see. Because they're going to KO stuff, so I don't think this is a Zeph matchup. Anyway, so we got Spada. We could go Gavel Pitch. We could go Dazbone. We could set up like a Deathwing turn. Like a beam thing, Deathwing turn, like pretty quick. Yeah. Got a KO going there. Yo, honestly, we're going Gavel Pitch. We're going Gavel Pitch. What are you talking about? You doing the Kaya thing too? Doing the Kaya thing too? Yep. All right. Well, nothing to do. Nothing to do. Just pass the turn. No attacks. We'll just play this Drago game. Like, honestly, as long as I got cards like Deathlink in my hand, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. We can counter out pretty heavy here. I think, yeah, I mean, there's cards to bounce. There's going to be cards to bounce, but yeah, like Vinsmoke Reiju. There's going to be cards to bounce, but we'll see. It's like, do I really want to go Brickfist here? Yep. Found themselves another 7-cost Vinsmoke. I think they had another one in hand. Oh, yeah. No, they trashed to do that. Okay. Yep. Playing things out. Playing things out. All right. A lot of things. No attacks coming my way. All right. That's fine. So we're just going to use this and bounce that to your hand. End the turn. That's it. I guess they're trying to build a board, then swing in. I mean, we have a Deathwink available to us. Based on how things go. Let's see. Because at some point, we're gonna just start being able to counter out. Like, if we get to under 30 cards and we have, like, I mean, if I just start drawing raw cards and Gavels, I mean, I'm sub 30 cards. Like, they going for a big attack turn. All of a sudden, I'm still at 5 life, and I'm at, like, you know, I'm at 5 life, and I'm still under 20 cards at that point. So we're gonna go Gavel Pitch. Trash the cards. Do this. Probably that way. Right? Yep. We'll go bang. Draw here. Draw here. Honestly, just draw it. Just draw it. Yep. So we're going to go deploy, do this, and that is it. Just pass the turn. Because you have exactly 9. I can go like, I don't know. I can go Gavel Pitch Deathwink, and then go Deathwink to draw 1 card. Maybe it's a character Deathwink again. Save a bunch of my Dawn. Oh, lordy lord. You may trash 2 cards from your hand. Play up to 4. Yeah. So gonna play that out. That's fine. Yep. A lot of setup here. Yep. Get the judge out. Get your plays out. Thinking about what you want to do. Think about what you want to do. What you want to play. What you want to do. What you want to play. What you want to set up. They're doing a lot. You know, we haven't taken a single hit. Yeah, they're doing a lot. I don't know why they're not swinging. I genuinely don't understand what they're doing right now. Like, you could have attacked. I don't understand. You could have attacked. What are you doing? What? All right. I don't know. I'll just keep passing. I'm at sub 30 cards, 5 life. Like, this is a really good spot. I mean, considering the cards in my hand, this is a really good spot to be in. Now I can use up all my Deathlinks if I wanted to. That way I don't have to kind of trash them that way. So in this case, if they swing 9k, I'll go Gavel, pitch, Deathwing, pitch the Zeph, right? Gavel, pitch, Deathwing, pitch the Zeph, right? All of our Zephs are pretty much gone here. Right? They'll go 9k, I'll draw a card. That is really unfortunate. That is not what I'm looking for when it comes to card draw. So I had to use all my Deathwinks there, which is crazy. So I'm not in a good spot now. I thought I could set up a little better. If that drew me 2 cards, that would have been much better, but that is okay. Honestly, it's got to be drop the Kaya. Or does it? I guess it doesn't really have to be. Yeah. So we drew through some cards. We're gonna be taking some hits here. I don't know. Am I really gonna get our cards out of their hand? Like, is it really I don't know if it's really worth using up Dawn to get out like 3 cards out of their hand. Like it's ridiculous. If they were at like 6 cards, 7 cards, maybe, like, okay, I could attach like 4 Dawn, swing into the Reiju, or not the Reiju, sorry, swing into the Niji. I believe that was top down, maybe not, but swing into that. All right, I'll trash for counter there. Now I'm just taking raw hits. That's fine. Now I'm just taking raw hits. That's a great trigger. That is a beautiful trigger. That's a trigger right there. That is what we call a trigger right there. They can swing with the AK. I don't mind. I'll take that hit. Use that trigger. Keep going through my deck. That's what I want to see. What did I mill over, by the way? Another rubber band. Okay. Okay. This a hit will take 2. Ooh. I mean, the trigger is 5 cost. There's not much else I can hit. Yeah, use this trigger and then put that at the bottom. Yeah, use this trigger and put that at the bottom. Not bad. We haven't actually found a lot of our removal, which is kind of insane. I guess we'll just free swing into this. Yeah, we haven't actually found a lot of our removal, but this is definitely one of those matchups where Blade isn't that great. Yeah, Blade isn't that great. Okay. I mean, we'll end the turn. We're going to be able to get through, I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards off the top of our deck here. Draw, mill. Yeah, so that's 5 cards. You go to 9, untap, go to 8. See if we can't find a win from there. Okay, so we'll draw. We'll draw again as well. We'll go Gavel, pitch this. Trash cards, right? Yep. You gotta attach more. You have to attach more here, yeah. Like you can't just free swing as much as you thought you'd want to. I'll take this hit. It's approaching that point where I'm gonna take the hit. I probably just have to use up as many of my triggers as possible. Oh, okay, sure. No trigger. That's fine. Okay. I mean, we're gonna have to find a way to win through here. Okay, we'll find a way. We'll find a way. They're playing it very well. I will say that in this situation right here, they're playing it very well. I will give it to them. They are playing it very well. Do this. Ooh. Now that is a proposition. So we play like that. We go gavel pitch so that we can use the rubber band. So we can go through. We're going to be left with some cards. We have to make them commit Dawn to really attack into us here. They use up a ton of Dawn here. Drawing this last Deathlink here is actually crazy. That's crazy clutch here. We can mill 1, go to 5, draw 2, go to 3. The question is, do I take this hit? I think I can. It just depends on, like, do I start getting screwed over on my drawing my removal? Because I've gone through 2 blades. It's like, what do I have left to draw? None here. Impel, Impel. Just trying to think about the dead draws as well. Because if they swing raw here, I can protect that. They only have raw swings here. I protect 1. There's no way I can counter out of a 5k, right? I think I just play my odds. Like, I take this hit. I can definitely counter out of the Ichigi attack. And then it's just 2 5ks. There's no way I don't, right? Beautiful. Oh. Oh, okay. Wow, that was about to end up terribly, but okay. So in this case we impel down, drop. So we're going to see how Impel Down actually wins us this game here. Because now I'm playing the 1 of Gum Gum Rain because I'm playing a lot of removal. So I want an extra ways to remove. This Gum Gum Rain's actually going to come in clutch now. So this Rain, usually this Rain should probably be like an extra Death Link. It should be, or not an extra Death Link, like an extra Brick Fist. And the Brick Fist would have won us the game. But in the same way, it's going to do that now as well. So we're going to end the turn here. As long as they can't bottom deck anything, I win this game. I go Rain, Pitch, Rubber Band, then Deathwing to draw 2 cards. Otherwise, it makes it a little tricky. That could have ended up really bad. They actually could have won the game there. And they did not know that. They actually could have just won the game there. Yeah, they're just going for it. Yeah, so we'll go Rain, Pitch, right? And then Deathwing. Woo! Okay, that was a very close game. That was a very close game, based on how our triggers were about to go. All right, GG's. Woo, I'm up against Sakazuki. Let's go second here. Mulligan. Okay. Honestly, I feel like Gravity Blade is going to be pretty good here. I asked this to the Mill Discord. A couple days ago. Okay, well, look, we're gonna keep this in. I don't know. Maybe it's just that they're keeping bad hands or people don't want to play against Nami, but I gotta start keeping these games in where people leave. Like, we're just gonna name and shame these people. Like, I also don't blame them. You don't want to play against Nami all the time. I get it, but it's just part of the game. So playing up against RP Law. This is a matchup that I've been coming up against a lot recently. We're gonna run this. Okay, again, we're gonna keep this one too because this is a matchup. This is a matchup where they are favored. They just don't want to play it. You know what? The Nami Salters, all the Nami Salters are gonna stay in these videos. All the Nami Salters are staying in these videos. Okay, we're up against Moria. We're gonna mulligan this hand. It's a little better. We're gonna end the turn. A little better. Of course, if they reanimate a Perona here, they always have it, eh? They always have it. Yep. It's always a thing. We'll trash this and then we'll go. Probably just go. Honestly, do this and then, ooh, yeah, trash the Zeph. Because here, what I can do is draw, and then I can still hold up thing for this. What's nice about having Gravity Blade in this matchup? There's a lot of 4-cost things. Gravity Blade bottom decks, so that's nice. Yeah, because they wanna maximize the effects that they have here. We'll trash this for counter. Right. Do this. Right. And we'll keep it pushing. We'll keep it pushing. Next turn, we untap to 8. Next turn, we untap to 8. I actually don't mind attacking them here. If they just trash this and they reanimate it again, that's fair. I have 5 cards. I'll discard the Impel down. It just gets cards out of my hand because I have Death Wings to enable. And then, I mean, I'll probably end up taking a hit here. Yep, I'll probably end up taking a hit here. I mean, they're just so much, so much. Yeah. Right. Right. Might as well use it, right? Like next turn, I'm going Gravity Blade and then just passing. Fortunately, this matchup is like pretty aggressive. So let's see what they do. Hopefully, they don't go the line of like swinging with. Oh no, they will. Yeah, they will go that line. Well, no, they'll pay 2 Dawn here. They'll pay 2 Dawn here. Yeah. There you go. Resolve this attack. Yeah. Use this trigger. Might as well just bottom deck. What I'll do is attack the Perona. They'll keep it, right? And then what I'll do is I'll do this and this. That's it. So that's good. That's just keeping their board clear. I'm going to end up taking 2 hits here. Hopefully, honestly, hopefully, the first trigger I get can kind of bounce some things. They're not going to attack with lead first, though. I'm in a weird spot. Honestly. Honestly, use the trigger, bounce this. You can enable your graveyard again. I don't care. Just gets that attack out of the way. Okay, what are they leaving the 1 Dawn up for? Okay. Okay, well, goodbye. Like, just don't want that card, please. Just goodbye. We'll pass the turn. Hopefully we can find something playable here. Yep. That is a nightmare. Why are we drawing these cards? Oh. I can play both these. I don't think I want to use the trigger. Yeah, this is just not going to be great. I'm still at 27 cards. I'm at 2 life. This is just a nightmare. And this is what I get for naming and shaming all those people right there. This is my karma. This is my karma. Karma getting the best of me here. They're just coming in with the beatdown, so I can't blame them. They're coming in with the beatdown. I mean, all right, let's bounce here. Go 1-2, 1-2, draw 1 cost. I don't know. Attack the 7. Yep. Kill that. Yeah, this is what we call an L, folks. This Moria, this matchup is so tough. I feel like almost, I don't know, someone let me know in the YouTube comments. I feel like every single game that I've played against this recently on the channel, they've always had that Perona on 1, and you know what? It's a good play. It's a really good play to have. It's a really good play to have. Definitely at the bottom. These are not cards I want right now. Oh Lord. So we're taking 2 free hits here. I have no cards in hand. Just start. Yeah, well, they're going to reanimate, so that's fair. Pay the 2. Trash 2 cards. Yup. Use the trigger. Okay. Yup. No trigger. They couldn't even give me a trigger on the last one, eh? They couldn't even give me a trigger on the last card. I mean, I used all my Deathwings, like, early. I used them all early here. Yup. I don't know. Let's just spin my wheels a little bit. Let's just do all this. Let's do all this, and then, you know, we'll concede. We got to 12 cards. Let's go for another game. Black-White Luffy is honestly the matchup that I was hoping to... Okay, what is this hand? Is honestly the matchup I was hoping to run up against, especially when it comes to playing this removal. But right now, looks like my opponent is taking forever to do anything. Oh, they don't have their auto set. This is a new player. For all of you that are watching this, you know you can go into the sim settings and set it to automatically draw a card and automatically set your Dawn. There's no reason why you wouldn't. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pass the turn. When I have more Dawn, I'll start playing these out. But right now, I can still go, you know, White Snake into Rubber Band, because if they do attack me, it's gonna be with a 7k swing, because they'll go Dawn and then attach stuff to their life. But I don't know how they would get to 0 life in one turn. I'm just saying that's what they would do. So they reorder the life, potentially get a Luffy out of it, maybe. Oh, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. In this case, I'll have to do this. Oh. Yeah, start by placing these cards on top. I'm going to draw it like this. Right? And then I'm actually, controversial decision here, because I like both those cards that I drew. I'm going to choose this. Don't trash a card. Hot take. Hot take. I actually like all those cards. I like all 3 of those cards. Arguably, I can ditch the removal, but I think that's fine to have right now. I honestly think it's fine. I think next turn, they're going to untap to 6 Dawn. And I think that's where they start, like, doing some ridiculous stuff, potentially. So let's see what happens. And then we untap to 5 Dawn, or 7 Dawn specifically. And then we can just go into some swings here. So they're not attacking with anything else. We'll redraw. Yep. Ooh, the gavel is nice, I will say. Okay, so we don't need to use any removal right now. I want my Gravity Blade to have maximum effect. Truly, like, maximum effect. And they're running things out pretty slow. If they're going to be hard casting their characters, for 5 Dawn each, that's the type of value that Gravity Blade can really undo. Right now, we can go Gavel Pitch, draw. Not a bad spot. We untap to 9 Dawn. I'm assuming they're going to get out some type of other 5 Dawn character. If they don't, honestly, I'm just going to use the Gravity Blade and bottom deck the Luffy and both Luffys. I'm just going to bottom deck both Luffys. Losing a Deathwing there is not great. Oh, okay. Yeah, bottom deck both of these. This is the type of stuff that Gravity Blade will absolutely eat alive. Do this. It's gonna have to be one of them. I'm not trying to take a hit this early. Like, I'm really not trying to take a hit this early. Send those. Send those to the bottom. So we're probably gonna take maybe 2 hits here. I'm always assuming that, like, an ace is coming down at some point. I don't think it's worth playing the Kaya. We'd essentially just be losing 2 straight cards. Like, I'm not trying to lose the peel off here. I think it's fine. We've overused some cards to prevent us from taking some life. We can afford to take some life. We're at sub 30 cards. We can finally take a hit. It's fine. Okay, so they found an ace. Yeah, we're taking 2 hits this turn. That's fine. That's okay. No use on the trigger. Okay, we will take that hit. 100% use this trigger. And bottom deck this. Perfect. So we'll do this. We'll do this as well. I mean, that's the life right there. That's what we call the life. End the turn. It's good. It's good. We're able to... Honestly, the removals just come in clutch. Like, this was one of the original reasons why I wanted to play Gravity Blade. This matchup. Like, these type of... Like, the Sabo... the red-yellow Sabo, the blue-yellow Sabo, the black-yellow Luffy, or the blue-yellow Ace, the black-yellow Luffy.
these are the type of matchups that like a lot of people are playing on the sim more often. So in a casual sense, especially at your local game store, I feel like a lot more people will be trying this out, and Gravity Blade just really, really clutches up against this matchup. It really does clutch up against this matchup. Yep. And then they can kind of, yeah, definitely just want to, yep. You sack one of these. Oh, Lord. They're getting them both out. All right, all right, all right. We're doing some things right now. All right. I mean, those aren't attacking. Yeah, I mean, look at everything they just did to get a swing in. All right. I think this is one of those situations where I go to 11 and then no, I'm doing a lot just to counter out. Maybe it's worth it though. Truly, maybe it's worth it. No, I can't though. I can't do all that and counter out. Take the hit. Oh Lord, that's hilarious. Yeah, we'll use this trigger. We'll bottom deck the Luffy, right? And then on our turn, we're gonna cast Brickfit. We're gonna cast this. Bottom deck those. They honestly they can't be happy. They cannot be happy about this. So we're just gonna raw swing into them. Or no, we can't, right? Those are until the end of their. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Let's just say it's sending a message. Let's just say it's sending a message. Okay, we are sending a message. We are sending out a message. Honestly, our triggers have been pretty good. So all of our removal is officially gone. They've spun their wheels a ton just to set up their board there. I don't know. We're at 2 life, 23 cards. Hopefully we can stabilize. We have 1 Deathwink. We found 1 more. Our Impel Downs are largely gone. I mean, the rest of our deck, I don't know. I'm really hoping these 2 triggers can draw some cards here. Opponent really needs to hurry it up. Like, I could have just ended my turn and moved on, but this looks like a new player. Maybe a little confused, trying this deck out for the first time. That's what the Sim's for. It's okay. I'm still allowed to complain, though. If people taking it slow, I'm still allowed to complain, so that's okay. All right, we can end the turn. I can count out a total of, like, 11k if I need to. Actually, well, I can go to 13k if I need to. I can go Deathwink into Kaya. Just not ideal. Because right now they really have to think about, like, okay, where their defense is at. You got Sabo, you got something. Like, you really need to think about where your defenses are at. Because, you know, if you overcommit to a board, if you start playing out too many cards, there you go. So I imagine, you know, they're only going to swing this much. I imagine they have some effects to put some stuff out. But you really got to start thinking about your defenses here. Okay, there you go. So do you have... Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. So our blades are gone. This is just like an insane swing. I think I kind of have to. Honestly, I think I kind of have to. Good for them. Good for them on that. Gravity Blade can only go so far. Gravity Blade can only go so far. Good for them. Go for them. The Moria returning this. Good plays. Good plays. So I can't attack into the Luffy. Maybe that last trigger I shouldn't have used. That's probably maybe where the mistake was. I was being like overzealous. I was like kind of just forcing them to have the Moria. But I guess expect them to have it. Type of thing. Draw. All right. Not the worst, not the best. 1, 2. Yeah, we just want to hold up as much Dawn as possible, I think. I don't know how we're going to survive this round. Ideally, I like untap with the full grip and under 10 cards. I don't know how I'm getting to under 10, though. I need to like literally draw my gavels. I don't know how I'm getting to under 10 cards. And they kind of need to hold up the Sabo. And they could make that mistake. They could make that mistake. In which case, we'll take the free win. Like, if they attack in with the Sabo here, like, we could potentially bait them into some type of lethal. But let's see. Let's see what happens. We'll redo this. We'll redraw here.
We'll do this. Might have to use this though. I have to be careful. Right? And then trash. Got one more swing here. I'm at 7. Okay. Like, new player. New player. The plus 2k for the battle. Deathwink isn't that bad. It's just not ideal. Just doesn't mean we're surviving that much longer. Yep. Woo! The double Moria. The double Moria. Yep, the double Moria. This does, I will say though, if they do this, this is defense is down though. Is this like actually correct? Genuinely, is this like actually correct to do though? Okay. No? Well, I guess if they have like, okay, how much could they max have right now? They're at 9k. They go 222, 6, 15k. I can add 10. That's exactly, it's exact. It's exact. Because if they have 222, that's 6 plus 9, 15. I had 10 Dawn. I have a 15k swing. That's lethal. They messed up. They shouldn't have popped this last one. I guess that's what they're thinking about right now. Yeah, they didn't need to pop that last one. That's okay. We'll take those. This is what the sim is about. This is what the sim is about. This is what the testing is about. People kind of. Okay, isn't it like? Do you like? Okay, I don't even. Can you like? I don't know. I forgot what it was. Command. So we attach 15 Dawn. I'm like 90% sure this is lethal. That's assuming you have all 2Ks in hand. 90% sure that's complete lethal. Opponent. They're going to be deep in thought right now. 13. No! You don't have it! I had to give it to him. That's fine. I mean, without it, would I have really survived? I'm going to be honest. If I didn't go for that play, I probably wouldn't have lived. Because if you think about it, 2 Morias coming at me, 2 of these coming at me, like, I wasn't living. I had to go for the play. But right up to the end, they played it really well. They played it really well. Honestly, my turning point was probably the fact that I used an extra Gravity Blade that I didn't really need to. But Gravity Blade has been pretty expensive here because they're really Dawn efficient. So anyway, GG's. You got it there. You got it there. GG's.